Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bartell Roads Gymnasium for the next to last home match for your Muskegon Lady Jayhawks. Tonight they're playing Kellogg Community College. And the Jayhawks lost a heartbreaker last Tuesday in Grand Rapids. I watched it live stream, went four games. Three of the four were, they won the first game and lost 22-25 and 27-25 in the fourth, so they're right there, but it drops them into sole possession the second, with Grand Rapids having a 2-game lead, undefeated in first.
I believe Grand Rapids is ranked, what, 3 in the country or something like that?
Well, if they are, they're overrated. They don't, they're not as good as they usually are, let's just put it that way. So
yeah,
we'll start the day off with the Jayhawks serving. Kennedy Burney for the thing. Oh, and a block up from Julie Brown and Delaney Bennett to start the match off 1-0.
Well, that's always a good way to start a match.
Can't hurt. Well, my guest co-host today, Mark Guile. Thanks, Mark, for stepping in. Steve-O's got a work commitment, so.
I appreciate the invite, Scott. It's always fun.
It's good to catch up with you. We another block and then a free ball and a kill for Julie Brown. So she's been involved in both points. And Bernie back to serve. She's got a good serve. Muskegon, good, tough serving. Katie Veal out to Bennett, blocked, Brown up. Veal's going to go back. Ooh.
That looks like a throw every time. I don't like it.
Yeah, that one was a little.
Looked like a Justin Verlander fastball.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Overset. Goes right. That quick 4-0 lead. Tough serving leading to poor passing, and that's another good serve. Passed up, set her to the back row. Well, Bernia picks it up off. Bennett rolls it, picked up. Picked up by Hoekstra. Brown's gonna serve, picked up by the libero. Back out, lefty outside. Oh, nice grab by Hoekstra. Back. Got the net. Bennett got the net, so well, it's one way or another to side out. So number 4, Brianna Eddy out of Coldwater comes in. Number 9, Keely O'Day back to serve. Robbie Berg, great pass, and
Katie really knew where the defense was on that one.
The Bruins were asleep on defense there because that was a one step up for somebody who was alert. Shelby Rosh back to serve, long. So 2-5. Libero number 6, Cameron Haley out of Battle Creek St. Phil. History volleyball program for sure.
Oh my goodness, storied.
Yeah. Robbie Berg, probably one of the best 5'6", 5'7" hitters around.
Boy, she's got some ups, and she has got an arm swing.
She's got a beautiful arm swing. She's got a wicked jump serve. She's competitive as all get out. Unfortunately, God didn't gift her with 5'9" or 5'10". But I'll tell you, she uses, and I would imagine if you looked at the program, they probably have her at
5'7".
5'7". Well, it's closer to the truth. You know, usually they'd have her at 5'9" or something.
Yeah, that would
volleyball measurements. You know,
that'd be stretching it.
Yeah.
But she's got really good ups, and
yeah, she's a great kid. She's a good competitor, and so she's not afraid to swing. See, she's just high and hard and.
There was a double block, and she didn't even blink.
Yeah.
She just let it rip.
7-3 early lead. Number Raylan Sells out of Mona Shores back. Katie Veal out of Grand Haven. Serves and block for Berg. Or excuse me, Katie Veal's out of Fruitport. Excuse me, she'd kill me if I said she was out of Grand Haven.
Don't want to get those two mixed up.
No.
Them's fighting words.
No. Timeout, probably about 3 points late, maybe 4.
Yeah, Kellogg Community just seems a little bit out of sync there.
They just got to pass the ball. This is a game. The game starts with a pass, and they have not passed the ball to the target. And you're using your second and third option hitters, and so far I haven't seen, a real good set to measure it. But it doesn't look like they have anybody that really punishes the ball to hurt you.
Right.
And that's Muskegon, they've got a couple. Julie Brown, freshman out of Whitehall, she's grown as the season's gone on.
Yeah, she's a tall drink of water too.
Rick and Lindsay have done a really nice job with Katie bringing her along as setter as the season goes on, and she's accepted that role. And
I was talking with Lindsay Malcolm before the match, and she said that that wasn't not their first choice, and but it's worked out very well for them so far.
Yeah. Well, they came into the season with good serve.
Katie Vile again. I'll tell you what, Muskegon Community College only having 4 sophomores.
Yeah.
They're going to be pretty solid next year. That's the other thing. Muskegon seems to be getting to all the grinding balls that they got to get to, going to those ugly places.
Isabel Brown started the season from Holly as their setter, and then they ran a 6-2, and then Katie.
Katie's got good setting bloodlines. Her sister went to Cornerstone there and was also a Fruitport grad.
Okay.
Yep, graduate. So
number third, that's a reaching back. Don't reach back. Caitlin Grabowski out of Newaygo. They've got some really good defensive players. They should know better than to have to reach back for the ball. So the second middle, they've kind of played by committee this year. Alexis Assett started the year off, been spotty back and forth. Grabowski has got the ball in, played. Bennett picked up. There's a good set. There we go.
Amazing.
18 Kirby Frodge out of Calhoun Christian. I like it when people find people from like Calhoun Christian. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's like Calvary Baptist around here,
Yep. Exactly. That was very fortuitous for Muskegon Community College there. That ball.
Yeah.
Number 12 there,
Julie Brown, Raylan Sells was not participating. She was thinking about what the soup she's going to have that they're brewing up there after the game.
Well, when you walk in the gym, there is that homey smell.
Yeah. That lefty there, she's got a nice swing too.
Number 11?
Yeah, number 11.
Rose Tecumseh from
Lakeview.
Lakeview.
I know where Lakeview is.
Yes.
I'm getting there, We're getting a little tour of Michigan here.
Yeah, we are.
There's a pass. That's a little tight. Yeah. Number 8, Aaron Ertz out of Mattawan, the sophomore setter.
Padawan's always had a good program.
Yeah, they've had a nice program. Always, push some kids around in the different areas.
Tell you what, Muskegon Community College is serving.
Yeah, they always serve tough. A lot of free points.
And their serves are, not only are they They're hard, and they're just going over the net, just barely there. Nice tip there.
Emily Delmonte out of Marshall High School with a nice tip over the block.
Except I think someone was in the net from Kellogg, so Muskegon Community College retains the serve.
15-7, Sammy with another good serve. They gotta call that. I mean, that's taking. I mean, I don't.
They called 4. I don't know how they can. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Coach Brad Myers is complaining as we speak.
Well, he should. You know, to
I
be
agree.
honest with you. I mean, high off the block, good touch. But that to me is a prolonged contact.
Yeah, I
you know,
agree.
that's how I look at it. Is if the ball stays in the hand, it's a prolonged.
And it's
contact.
just ugly. It's just not volleyball.
Yeah, it's just.
Between Robbie Berg and Bennett and Brown, Muskegon Community College has got some pretty free swingers there. I mean, those girls really let it happen. Oh. I thought the ball hit the net, not the player.
She said she was under. I think she called her under.
Oh, I gotcha.
She's pretty quick. I bet she's pretty good if she gets a set. And another bad pass. Boy, that's not a very tough serve either.
No. It's just a floater.
To make any kind of match of this, they're going to have to. Good serve by Kennedy. There you go.
21, Emily Delmont.
She brought the heat on that one there, Mark. You know.
She was up high, reaching for that ball, just like you're supposed to do.
Oh. Nice foot movement by Sammy Hoekstra. Sammy's done a good job of stepping in for Marissa Hassefort, probably one of the better liberos that MCC's seen in their volleyball lure. I had one when I coached here, Crystal Robinson, that was somebody who'd run through 3 posts for you, and Marissa played the same way, and Sammy's done a great job this year stepping in where Marissa was at. Touches a lot of balls, good instincts.
Did Marissa move on somewhere?
No, she's just going to college.
Good for her.
Decided not to keep playing, so it's too bad, but she's a heck of a player. She just smelled the ball. I really liked her.
She was a heck of an athlete in high school.
I heard she was a really good soccer
player.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Swing high off the hands.
Number 11 rows to come. See the lefty there. God bless you there, Scott. Number 6, Cameron Haley serving for Kellogg.
Easy Brown. Get it? Oh, that's a set there. Yeah.
Coach Myers is he is not happy. The coach is arguing that the setter from Muskegon Community College, the libero, set the ball
in front
of
of
the
the
10-foot line.
He actually has the case.
He does.
So that's usually Steve-O's job. Since he's got
The
his
technicality.
he's got his refereeing certificate, he watches that stuff, and I just keep chattering away. That's what I like about Robbie Berg. She just makes something out of whatever. That set was back over behind her ear. She's pulled the ball around with good contact, high off the hands, got a kill. Katie Veal back. There's a nice set.
Well, to coin a phrase of my friend Scott Vanderwerp, she seems to have a high volleyball IQ.
Yes, she does. She does. And she's just a likable kid. That's the kind of kid that I always loved to coach. I bet you she practices as hard as she plays, and she loves the game. That's the other thing. I mean, you got to love the game if you're going to excel at it. And sells high off the hands.
Oh, nice play.
Yep. Oxtra. Good run through. Ball's out to number 18. Oxtra picks it up. Veal out to Berg. Blocked. Picked up by Oxtra. Great cover. Sells. Picked up. Deep corner picked up by Roush. Veal picked up by the libero. Ugh. Deep corner. I hope that was a makeup call because that set was certainly not pretty.
21-14, Muskegon Community College is up, but
Yeah, that was a March set for beach, you know.
Amen.
It's the kind you let go in March, but not in July.
Wow.
And,
Robbie Berg.
yep.
Boy, she let him have it on that one. I got to believe that she could move on to the next level somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. She's a libero somewhere for sure. You know, I don't know if she can play outside. I mean, she may be able to play outside at a NAIA level, you know, but not, you know.
Or a D3 level.
Yeah, D2, D3. I don't know about D2.
I don't know about D2.
Yeah,
D3.
It'd have to be a, you know, I mean, I'd take her, that's for sure. So who am I to say? But I'll tell you, if a coach, you know, if a coach called and asked me about her, I'd say she'll find a way to get on the floor, Coach. That's what I'd say. She'll figure out what she's got to do to get on the floor, and she'll work to get there. So,
Yeah, she's a grinder.
you know.
Hey, nice block.
Good block by Bennett and Grabowski. Double block up.
Game point here, 24-15, Muskegon Community College.
Got a pocket full of them. Pretty sloppy first game, actually, especially on Kellogg's side. Veal takes it. Jump set by Hoxtra. Setter's out. Bump set got tight. Good tip. Hoxtra picks that one up. Veal to Brown. Tips it up. Setter grabs it. Berg puts it in. Hoxtra. Somebody. Nope. I guess nobody wanted to put it over, so.
They're just all kind of standing there.
Hoxtra does a great job of covering short shots. She's all over those. I mean, if I'm playing against MCC, I'm not tipping short.
They have to hit them back corners.
Yeah, exactly. It'll make her go backwards. A nice corner shove for game one, 25-16. Hey, Tom. That's not a prolonged contact. That's not a prolonged contact.
Well, apparently the barrel can set in front of the 10-foot line.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that one. It's always fun to chat with the opposing coach, and you know, I still want to see a cleaner called game. You know, I think that people just continue to let things. You know what I'm saying? They let the game get sloppier and sloppier. It's a skill game. To me, it's still a skill game, and you got to let people. You know.
One of the things that I don't like anymore is it used to be if that ball was in the setter's hands and it turned one revolution, they're calling it two.
And whistle blew.
Yeah, as you, I think, remember in the finals, Freeport played Marysville. Who was that? Megan Duznick, I think, got called for
Heather punches and
Heather
then way
punches,
back,
right,
and
right.
she got called for about 8 of them. And but I mean, to me, it's a game. I mean, and they screwed the game up when they let them pass with their hands too.
Right,
I think that was
agree.
the beginning of the slop, and it's continued to deteriorate from there. And you know, to me, it's still a game of skill and a setter's position. I mean, you have setters set because they have these hands, and the flight of the ball it's just kind of like a bird. It just kind of floats up to wherever it's going.
And I think some of that too is the coaching nowadays might not be as technical as it was back in your day. Getting your feet set the right way, you know, squaring up to the net, you know, being perpendicular to the net, knowing, being aware of where you are on the court. if you do those little things, then
It
some of that
creates better results.
exactly,
That's for sure.
exactly. Some of that sloppiness goes away.
Well, they've done the same thing with the beach game. They've just let it get sloppier, and
It's too bad. It's a great game.
it can still be a great game played with, at a better level, and it just means people got to work harder.
Yeah, but
I don't think the coaching's got any worse. I just think maybe some of the kids don't put in as much time, or haven't been taught at an early enough age technically correct, and sometimes it's coaches look at them in high school. If they can get it somewhere within 4 feet of the net and a couple feet above it, you're the setter.
That's right.
They go home and go, geez, Mom, I threw the ball up close to the net, and the coach said, you're my setter.
Unbelievable.
So
I tell you what, we were very blessed to be able to do what we did for all those years at Fruitport High School, and a lot of those girls have come here.
Yep. This has been a good landing spot for a lot of them, and
Grand Haven, Whitehall, Montague, all of them.
Yeah, a lot of Mona Shores.
Yep.
I see Fruitport won the city on Saturday. That was, which is, they beat Mona Shores, who I don't think they've beaten yet this year.
Not this year, right? And Whitehall is playing pretty tough too.
Yeah, so a retired Ted Etzel still coaching. He's got to have something to do besides play golf,
I see Ted a lot. My niece plays for Whitehall, the JV, so I see him about once a week.
Another good tough serve to get him out of the blocks here in a 2-0 lead.
It's not like the good old days with Dan Potts and Scott Vanderwerp and that whole crew.
There's a lot of good coaches back then.
Yeah, there were.
Nobody wants to coach anymore, Mark. The parents are such a pain in the ass that coaches don't want to coach. They don't need to take the abuse from parents. And
ridiculous.
Parents got to learn that it's a sport. The percentage of kids that are going to play professionally is less than 1% internationally.
Right.
And the experience is what it's about. It's about learning how to be good teammates, which is what you're going to learn when you work in a work environment. Boom, right down the line.
Wow, she can go down the line
She
and
can
cross.
go anywhere. I just really love the way she plays the game.
Well, I learned a lesson from you years ago. I remember one of our girls got hurt, and she was going to be out for a few weeks, so it was important that the team went over there and had a team dinner at her house because she was injured, to make her feel like part of the team.
Well,
and that I think has gone away.
Yeah, I think you're right. The other thing that I think, the first, I was at 3 straight state finals with Dan with probably some of the most talented teams Fruitport's ever had.
Yep.
Person to person, and they won their first state title with a team of kids that probably rotated 9 or 10, and everybody had a role. They had, I think they had Wheezy Bale and
my daughter Jackie was a sophomore.
Jackie, yep. They had 2 people that could hit the ball. There's block the setter. But they had somebody come in and serve. They had a good serve, and they just got them out. And
there's a lot of interchangeable parts.
Yeah, exactly. But that was a team that, if you put that team and played, any of those other Fruitport teams, they would have killed that team.
Right. Right.
Everybody bought into it, and that was the cool part about that team.
Oh, the other thing is they ran a 6-2, and I love a 6-2 because you have the 3 hitters.
Yep, that's right. When they had that little setter,
Natalie Knuth and Danielle Brink.
Natalie Knuth would dump on 2, and I would bet the dads that she could tell when she was going to dump. But she caught a lot of people hiding. See how well she sees the floor? Oh,
yeah. She knew exactly where she was going.
Robbie has just a phenomenal volleyball sense and IQ. So
that's
she's just fun to watch. I will miss watching her play. Anybody who's a true volleyball fan has to enjoy her playing. Another ace. She just has And people, that ball's got so much spin on it, they think it's long. That thing was in by, it was closer to being wide than it was long. You know, it was about 2 foot in and a couple inches on the side.
6-6 right now. Kellogg is playing probably a little bit better game, and Muskegon Community College might be a tad sloppier than they were in the first one.
Well, that doesn't help when you give them a side out.
No.
You need to make them earn it.
Haley Gartland in for Robbie Berg in the back row.
7-6, Sammy Oxter had a good service run in the first game. Piled up
did.
some points, back to serve, good tough floater. Passes a little better, it sets way outside. So setter's got to find her range a little bit, or the hitters are gonna, you know.
That one was a little too close to the net and a little too far past.
Yeah, she cut the short, she cut the cord out,
right.
You know.
Love that serve.
Yeah.
A little floater that just barely gets over the net.
Drops. Well, she fooled him too, because she went up there and she didn't slow her arm swing down till it was about 3/4 of the way through it, which is what you have to do. See, boom, that one goes out.
She looks like a fierce competitor.
And she got the antenna, so all of a sudden a quick 3-point run for Sammy back at the service line. So I think it's soup and chili night tonight here at afterwards. So
can't go wrong with a
pick
nice
up by Katie.
Nice hot bowl of chili.
Yep, Raylan Sells. And Bennett and Brown, the double B's and a block.
The killer bees.
The killer bees with a block. Yeah, that's right. You might have to tell them to get a bee hair band or something. We're going to give them a new name to close the season out. So. Sammy, good serve. Good pass there. Yeah.
Julie, very good anticipation.
Very well done. Number 16 getting a little court time. Whoa, Bennett just got out of the net.
Oh, Julie Brown is everywhere.
And Boo. And Sells and Brown with another block. And 12-6, I'd be calling a timeout about 3 points ago, but that's just me.
You made a comment about Hoekstra serving well in that first game, and she's doing it again right now.
Yeah, that one didn't die.
Boy, Tom needs a timeout now.
He's looking at it and saying, I don't know what I'm going to say.
That's 13-6.
It's like, gosh, you got to pass the ball, got to set the ball. You can't hit it if you don't do the first two.
Oh, there they go. They
let one go, and it sails out. So miss serve side out. 7-13. They say if I go from down 7-6 to down 13-7 off of Sam Hoekstra serving. Sells with a swing. Roll set. Whoa.
Caitlin Leckie.
Not actually a great set. She just reached back and took a swing at it. You know, it really didn't get her going forward, but she really pulled her arm through it and put something on it. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Man, we can't have that big a hole.
That's Kellogg's defense just seems to be
asleep.
Yeah,
they're watching Frozen.
They've got they've grown roots. You got to be moving.
Somebody
man.
get the weed puller out.
Yeah, you got to get moving.
Kennedy Bernia, nice serve, setters out. There's a nice swing by. Was that Lucky? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I like her. She's on this girl. No, you're not going to tip. Oh,
Landis is her name, number 2.
Landis.
Oh,
there we go. Kept it in. Reel back, Julie Brown. Oh, another nice cover by Bernia. It's a nice rally here. That's a little tight.
Nothing she could do with that one.
No, she buried her.
Yeah, Hannah Landis is the number 2 there.
Hannah Landis out of 3 Rivers. Nice player. She gets a chance. You know, that's the thing. You got to give people a chance to.
The setter is just not putting the ball in a good spot. She did that time.
Well, that's the way
That was telegraphed.
She watched the setter there. Aaron Ertz can't handle that cross-court swing by Julie Brown. So we've doubled them up here, Mark, at 16-8 in game 2 after a 25-16 game 1.
And still no timeout.
Well, Kennedy Burney is going to throw a shorty up there. Overpass, free ball. Got to hurt him. Off the hands, picked up. Thought Kennedy wrong-footed her. She thought she was going to tip and went in, and she went back behind her shoulder. So
she did more than just anticipate there. She moved.
Yeah. Well, that's one where you're either right or you're wrong. So, but she moved, which is a good thing. So,
nice swing there by Delaney Bennett.
She's playing well. They put her last year. She played on the right side. I don't know if you remember that. And Rick moved her, about quarter or third of the way into the season out to the outside. And it's been a good move for him.
Well, she knew right where the defense was on that. There was a triple block, and she still got that ball down.
Shelby Ross with a serve into the net. 17-10, commanding lead for the Lady Jayhawks here in set 2. Crowd is filled in pretty good. I thought we were going to have a sparse one, but it filled in. South end, back. Good swing by number 11, Rose Tecumseh. Off a serve that I couldn't tell what kind of ball we're playing with, but or a set, excuse me. But
I'll tell you what, she's got that big left hand, and I tell you what, lefties are always hard to hit, or hard to block for some reason.
Yep.
That was Robbie Berg again, boy. That set was close to the net, and somehow
she's probably hitting, I don't know, 800 today.
She's got to be close to that.
She's piling up the kills. Number 3 in aces. She's no communication between the two of them there. Between Landis and Haley, they've got to talk. An awful.
They seem awful
shallow serve
exactly.
receive, don't you think? Wow.
You get a hard serve. That's a hard. You're gonna have to take it off to the side instead of in front of you.
Plus, you don't give the ball time. The ball's on you so fast.
Right.
So.
I mean, they're right at the 10-foot line.
Yeah, no, that's not for me. It's always easier to go forward than backwards.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, especially when the ball is coming so hard.
2011. There we go.
Number 5, Kimberly Kussler.
The kill 2, Landis back to serve out of 3 Rivers.
Wow, Kellogg just keeps making mistake after mistake after mistake. Alexis Issett in from Chip Hills.
Yeah. I recruited a girl when I was here from Chip Hills. Would love to have seen her come to play. She ended up going to Saginaw Valley and just for school. So, you got to pick that one up.
Kellogg just like you said, they're frozen.
Yeah.
Better get one of the heaters and
22-12.
thaw them out.
And we're cruising towards the end of game 2. Good deep serves. That's what happens when you're so shallow. You got to swing your arms back real quick, and that's where the ball goes.
Well, your platform doesn't matter because you're playing things off to the side. You don't have time to move your feet.
Plus, your platform, when you're moving it back, is away from the target you need it to go to.
Exactly.
Oh, Izzy Brown puts goals in the net, so Rick letting getting some playing time in for the kids who go to practice every day, as he should.
Amen.
Whoa.
Good
set, good pass, good set, good kill.
I didn't think there was enough room between that antenna and that block, but
she found
Robbie
it.
Berg
She
just
found
smoked
it.
one down the line.
And
Game point.
Game point, a whole bunch of them. She's back to serve, a jump floaty.
Izzy Brown.
Give her an A for effort. She was crawling to find that. So
She was trying
and
her
they're having
hardest.
fun. See, they're smiling on their face. That's part of the game. You
Amen.
gotta have fun playing it. So, Sammy Hoekstra over the net, overpass. There's a set by Berg. Bennett back.
After seeing Berg's hands there, I'm not so sure she couldn't be a setter.
Yeah, that's true. And at set point, we have a call where Sammy Hoekstra bumps at the ball. They'll replay that.
Yep.
24-14, they'll reset it. She was in front of the 10-foot line, but she bumps at it. So, but Betty Neer says I was wrong. We'll replay it. Pass up, here we go. Back to Alexis' set for set 2, 25-14. So 25-16, 25-14. We have a 10-minute break. Let some people serve for some t-shirts and stuff, and we'll see you in 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay, folks, we're back for set 3. Everybody won, a few people won some t-shirts, some Jayhawk apparel. And the Lady Jayhawks are looking to get the broom out and sweep this baby in 3 sets.
Well, like you said, we'll be home in time for dinner.
Yeah, it's an easy, unless something really bad happens. The Jayhawks have been in control of the match from the start.
Kennedy Bernia back to serve.
Yeah. Pass that kill, huh? How
There you
about
go.
that? It works.
It's amazing when you make that first pass to the setter and she can pick and choose her offensive weapons there. Julie Brown.
There we go. Julie's having a great match too. She has really improved as the season's gone on, Mark. She started out, like a high school freshman, started out in college and seen the speed of the game and all that, and man, she has not only picked it up but excelled and has become one of the better middles in the conference. So,
boy, I tell you what, on that last kill of hers, she was up there above the block.
Yeah, she's springy. So,
boy, if Robbie Berg had her height, she'd be D1.
Oh, yeah, she wouldn't be here today.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, way to walk it out. So Shelby Rash out of Coopersville back to serve, up 3-1. Nice serve. Gonna go right back to her. You get a touch? No touch. (4-1). Shelby back to serve again. Good serve. Passes up. There we go. Oh, let her go. Good call. That's what a lefty gives you, is everybody's leaning the other way.
I agree.
And
they're hard to block. It's
we didn't really, I'm trying to remember if we ever really had any lefties that we got to use at Fruitport.
No, but I remember Cassidy Boltheis from Spring Lake was a lefty. And,
that's right.
She gave a lot of people fits.
Yeah. Well, you know where the ball was going when you played them.
Yes, you did. She went on to have a great career at Hope.
Yeah,
she did very well.
Yep, she did. And she was coaching back at Spring Lake, and I heard Sarah went back and is coaching while she has 2 little kids and wants to spend a little time with them, and then she'll come back in a couple of years. So
don't blame her.
You got the Sarah and Al show.
That's
so
right.
It's always good to see that net. I saw the net move there.
Yeah.
Grabowski
on the way up, I think she got it.
She tried to pull it off from the bottom up. So a lot of movement there.
Riley Rocassi from Coldwater, Quincy High School, is in for Kellogg.
Whoa.
5'11" freshman.
No. There we go. I like her.
Yeah, number 11 there. That Rose Tecumseh.
Yeah.
She swings like Robbie Berg. She swings hard.
She's a freshman at Battle Creek Lakeview. So hopefully she'll be back for the Bruins next year. Oh, nice. Oh, nothing she could do.
Grabowski, that was good. Good anticipation there.
Good no do.
Right. Yeah. She followed the ball though.
Yeah. No.
She paid attention.
Katie Veal, short serve. Tecumseh puts it up. There we go. Good swing by number 10. Out of Quincy.
That ball didn't look like it got over the net to me.
It didn't, but it came back and went out, so it had to do the direction or something. I don't know. Robbie, high.
I had to have called a touch.
Yeah. That's actually, her swinging off the net seems to be a better set for her, you know. I mean, she was way off the net there, but I bet you if you set her 3-4 feet, she'd be much more effective.
Yeah, exactly.
So 7-5 here.
A little confusion here.
Lady Jayhawks, Tecumseh back to serve, down 5-7. Nice set. Nice serve. Shelby Ross out.
Boy, I think you were right. Robbie Berg's got to be right around 800.
Now she's going to go back and swing. Nice set by Katie. He's really done a nice job stepping up as a setter. There's a serve. Tecumseh says you're going to have to do better than that. It's picked up one-handed. High off the block, picked up by Berg and Veal. Tecumseh gets it. Then back to Sells, picked up. Tecumseh's got good hands too.
Yes, she does. She's an athlete. That was a questionable set there.
Very.
Vale.
Got her, got leaning the wrong way. Good rally though.
Yep.
8-5. Just look at the serve receive. Just blowing me away. Oh, now they're backing up off it.
But again, they're so close to the 10-foot line. You're moving when the serve is coming. I mean,
well, that time they moved back when the serve came, but still, I always like to have the body stationary and using your platform to make the ball go to the target.
Exactly. You know, again, we talk about footwork. Their feet are moving. Oh, nice play there by number 9 there. Keely O'Day.
So
nice tip to the corner. 9-7 Community College, Muskegon.
Bennett. I got it.
Lainey Bennett had a nice arm swing there, boy.
Yep.
She had
They're
a
going to take a swing at it. So
full head of steam.
Sammy Hoekstra, see if she can do another service run this game. Both games she's kind of taken a game that was close. Last game it was 7-6 they were up, and when she finished it was like 13-7 at the side out. Now Robbie Berg up, nice, out. Bennett, tip. Tecumseh says that you got to do better than that. Oh, and they caught Robbie to her left again. Maybe they see something here.
They're picking the corners there a little bit more.
Number 8, Erin Ertz in for Riley Percosi. We'll see what happens here. 10-8, 8-10. Kellogg back to serve. Hoekstra doesn't get that one up, so that's one of the few errors we've seen today from Robbie Berg.
She was 12 feet off that net, and she didn't back down one bit.
She's still going to swing.
Yeah.
She passed it up, Veal to Brown. Oh, she got it. Oh, not quite there.
I don't really know if they're playing a perimeter defense, but that's one of the pitfalls of a perimeter defense is that middle is open for that tip.
Yep. Kennedy Bernia back to serve.
They did it again, Scott. They moved backwards.
Yep.
How can you move your hand to the side like that and direct the ball without it being a carry?
I don't know. My back outside. Bennett is high. Run through. Setter, Vio picks it up to Tecumseh. Well, somebody got the net. I actually thought it was on the other side.
So did I.
But
I thought Muskegon Community College was in the net. But
they were, but Bernia up 12-9, couple points.
wow, Julie Brown, nice play.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if a middle can have those quick hands like that and get that ball back up in the
Over,
air.
Yep, that's the 4. Well, as I was going to say, Steve-O was lucky enough as he was growing up to spend a lot of time training with Karch Karai. To me, he was probably one of the best passers in the history of the game. And first thing he told Steve-O when he was like 6 was, any coach worth their salt will take a good passer over a good hitter because there's 1,000 hitters, but if you don't have that pass, the hitter is irrelevant. So we spent hours and hours on his passing, and it's an art form.
I couldn't agree more. And the one thing is these young ladies, usually the smaller players, 5'6" shorter, that play in the back row, they don't get a lot of credit.
No, absolutely. They're key to me.
Right.
You can build it. I mean, to me, if you think of state championship teams, you think of who is our libero?
Carmine.
Amber Carmine. That was one. Before her was. She's getting married. I can't think of her name.
Yeah, I can see her face.
Gosh, so can I. Camille, and they had the winery.
Yep. I can't think of her name.
Oh, it'll come good. Then you had, you had Crystal Robinson, and you had
Nicole Vanderyacht.
So, I mean, when you look at that, I mean, think about the state championship team Jennison had back-to-back state titles.
Right, with Vander.
Taylor Root.
Yep.
I mean, that kid, could pass the back row pretty much by herself.
Yes.
I
agree.
And that made their hitters. They had a good setter. They had a bunch of good hitters. But, man, that pass was there.
I agree.
Get out of the way. So.
Well, the 2010 and 11 Fruitport teams that won state titles, you had Amber Carmine and you had Lindsay Armstrong back there. And those girls got zero credit.
That's right.
In fact, I told Amber Carmine she's the only defensive player in Fruitport history that's on the wall as being an all-state player. Everyone else is a setter or a hitter.
That's right. You got it.
So
and deservedly, too.
Exactly. So.
And she had a good college career. She played here 2 years and played at Cornerstone 2 years.
She did very well. I tell you.
Well, and then you get somebody like your Bree,
there you go,
who played back there and could swing from back there. That was a nice thing, and which is even better yet, because you bring some offense.
Yeah, that's the plus side of things if you can get that, and that's what Robbie Berg brings to this team.
Oh,
a little
absolutely.
bit.
Well, and they've got good defenders. I mean, between Sammy Hoekstra and Shelby Resch, Kennedy Bernia.
Yeah, they're pretty
Robbie
solid.
Berg, they really track down a lot of balls, and that's important. It keeps rallies alive. And
you talk about those gritty players, and that's what you got to be. You got to be gritty because you're not going to get all the newspaper clippings.
No, never.
But if you don't make the plays, you don't win.
That's right. So, with that being said, Mark, we got a 14-13 ball game, a little more competitive third set here. Sammy Hoekstra, nice pass up. The set. One foot up, she didn't leave the ground. She got it over.
That was a Bill Lambier jump. There was no clear. There was no
a MasterCard jump.
That's all you could fit under there was a MasterCard.
Oh, and she's a sweetheart. She's a good kid. Serve out. So the Jayhawks haven't had those service runs this game with their tough serve, and I think they've kind of lost their focus. That's one of the weaknesses of this team is they get rolling, and then teams have a tendency to do that, just get a little relaxed and lose that edge. And I think you've got to maintain that edge and just say, hey, let's get out of here. Soup's in the kitchen, as they say.
He looks like he's letting him have an earful down there. So
that's good.
He's a little animated with his arms swinging back and forth.
Exactly. Well, Lindsay Belcom played for me here, and she was probably one of the most competitive kids. And she practiced as hard as I had a group of kids that I was lucky enough to have that, practices were competitive, and, I told them at the beginning of the year, we can, if you want to go half speed, we're going to practice for 3. If you want to go full speed, we'll practice for 2.
There you go.
And, it was up to them. If they started messing around, I'd go, well, we're at 2:15,
Right.
and they get the message. And sometimes you have to use little things like that. Rose Tecumseh back, passed up by Hoekstra, out to Berg. Oh, nice get by Veal.
Wow.
Another good touch. Got to put it over. Raylan Sells does. Outside, boom. Well, we got a net.
That's like 4 net calls this set for Muskegon Community College.
Yep.
Tecumseh back for the serve into the net. Not good timing there.
No. Geez, when you're 1 point, you're tied up and you're 16-15, so they're on serve here this set. So you got Robbie Bird back to serve out. So her serve hasn't been as effective as it usually is, and she is ranks 3rd in service aces, 9 in kills, and 7 in points scored. So out of the net, Katie'ville takes it. Number 16, Haley Gartland in out of Mulder Shores. So now they're down by a point.
They served right to her as soon as she came in.
It's again picked up by Hands.
And now Muskegon's not making the passes as well as Kellogg.
Cutter's out, so nice up. Well, got too much, didn't pull down. So we're at 17s, but add side to the Bruins. So Sammy Hoekstra needs to give us a little 3-4 point push here. Serve the ball tough. Good serve. Floats along. Boy, they've missed 4 or 5 serves this game. Mark, and that doesn't help.
Nope, the consistency kind of went out by the wayside there.
So number 8, Aaron Ertz in, and going to give it a whack, and Hoekstra puts it up. It's going to go out to Bennett. Block, great cover. Sells. Oh, picked up by Tecumseh. Oh, off the block, picked up. Oh, nice.
Wow, Katie Vale made a great play there.
Yeah. Another nice up by Veal. Sutter's out. Bump set. Picked up. Got to take a swing at it. No, that's a free ball there. No,
I don't like that tip right there.
No, I don't either. Get a good pass up.
That's 2 tips in a row.
That was out, about 2 foot out. Somebody's got to tell her that. The block, Hoekstra brings up. Veal's going to set it way tight to the net, hits the antenna. And now we got a 2-point lead for the Bruins in set 4. I see my early dinner going out the window here.
Might have to do takeout.
19-17. Out. Julie Brown. Oh, I hate that.
So do I. They should whistle that every time.
Picked up by Gartland. Bennett. Well, anytime you open your hand like that, high off the block, picked up by Hoekstra again. Veal out. Bennett.
Nice.
Deep cross. Nothing she could do there.
Beautiful arm swing there. She
That's right.
She let him have it.
Murnia back in for Sells.
Jayhawks need to get 2 or 3 serves in a row here.
Yep. So Kennedy Burney out of Grand Haven High School down 18-19 with the serve. Picked up, set, 18, puts it down. Back to Julie Brown, not going to do anything with that. Tecumseh.
Oh, nice block.
Too tight. I would have set the ball back to Tecumseh personally, but
yeah, go feed the horse.
19. So here we go. Kennedy Bernius thinking that Scott and Mark get to go home early. So let's see. Set outside. That's a different arm swing 18 has.
Oh man.
Kirby Fraud.
Yes.
She's got kind of a wind-up type.
She does.
You know, and I would imagine it's hard to block because it's not your normal arm swing. Then deep serve, Sammy Oxford goes back, Katie Veal.
Reminds me a little bit of Emily Franks from Grand
You got
Haven.
it. Yeah, you're right. See, again, another kill.
It's like she takes off on the wrong foot almost.
Yeah, you're right. For Robbie Berg in for Heartland.
Well, Coach Rixey's just trying to throw anything he can at him to get him to
shake him up a little. Oxford tight.
Nice.
Good redirect. Shouldn't have gone down, but we'll take it. Shelby Roush. The Bruins aren't playing with a lot of emotion.
No. No, but
and Shelby Roush down a point, 2021. Good. There's a good pass.
They're making way better passes this game.
That's right. Oh, Sammy Hockstrup puts an easy free ball into the bottom of the net. So 22-20 Kellogg. So Muskegon's got to wake up. Hockstrup puts it up. Boom. Brown. Oh. High off the block. Roush got to go about 12 foot off. Berg sends it across. Tecumseh high off the hand. 23-20. If Rick's got a timeout, I'd take it.
Yeah, he needs to do something here.
I think he's pissed, and I think he's just going to let him play. And I can appreciate that.
Yep.
You know,
yep.
As a former coach, I get it. Late. Ooh.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh.
That was terrible. Tecumseh was in the net.
Oh.
The ball wasn't even in play.
Damati is in the net. So 21-23.
Brown back to serve.
Yeah, so they got their big hitter in the back row. Advantage Kellogg. Oh, nice set.
Wow. Oh.
Good pickup by number 8. Actually, a good timeout by Tom Van Wienen, the coach.
You did better with that than I would have.
He gets it, you know.
You don't want that. You don't want to lose the momentum you built up. You're up by 1.
Still up by 1 with 2. You gotta win.
Right.
2 points,
and you can win them both on your serve, and side out and win.
Yeah, you get a side out, and you got a set point. So
there you go. All the years that you've been coming here, has that pep band been here?
Well, the Jayhawks Allen, this is like their 3rd game this year. They didn't show up till a couple games ago.
Really?
So, and we're missing the guitar, so we got no smoke on the water.
I don't think
he must have graduated finally.
He was an 11-year participant at a community college.
He's in a band somewhere.
Yeah, well, when you only take 1 class a year.
Brown trying to even the score, passes up. There it is. And she has to swing at that.
Yeah.
Bennett swings high, picked up. Tecumseh. Bernia back to a set. Nice Tecumseh. Bernia.
Oh, Berg made a great play.
Oh, that's going to hit the floor. So there's their side out that they wanted.
Yep.
So now we're in trouble, Mark. We're down. We got 2 set points against us. The broom just got put away for a minute.
Yeah, this is an important serve receive here.
Need a side out. Hoxter perfect.
Oh, wow.
And Robbie Berg comes through. She's in the front row, which helps huge. So Katie Veal back. So now we got 3 hitters in the front row. Sells in, Bernie out, and Katie Veal back to serve. 23-24. Set point for Kellogg. Back to Tecumseh for the win.
She buries it.
I like her.
I do too.
Kind of quiet, the quiet assassin. You know?
She's like a left-handed Robbie Berg. Maybe not as dynamic, but She swings hard.
Yep. So I guess they better put the soup on simmer.
Put the potatoes in the microwave.
Oh boy.
Well, Kellogg's their passing got way better that
Well, they earned a win that
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
Muskegon missed 5 or 6 serves, and you can't do that. And they just kind of lulled themselves to sleep, and you can't do that. I mean, when you dominate the first 2 games like they did, 25-18, 25-16, and then they just between missed serves and just, like you said, I think the real difference was Kellogg's passing.
Right.
And when you pass well, and their setter kind of found the range a little too.
Very much so. She had better options because
Right, exactly.
she didn't have to run all over the place. She could
Right.
set
Now
herself
you got
up.
3 options, or
Right.
2 options instead of 1 or
Right.
none. They're 3 balling over. So
Yeah, give Kellogg credit. They deserve to win that game. Well, let's see what Muskegon Community College can do. They're going to have to regroup a little bit.
right.
You know as well as I do, when you got somebody down 2-0, you go for the jugular. You can't let off.
Nothing about being nice here.
No.
I be nice after the game. Here, or be nice. Have a bowl of soup on your way out. But
You can always give that handshake and say, nice
you
match.
guys can get first in line for the soup.
Yeah, you gotta travel home.
But other than that, I mean, to me, it's like. So I always said I would sit on the bench, and when I coached with Potts and even Nicole, I called service boxes, and if I put a girl on the bench in tears, I won. To me,
Right.
that was a good thing.
Exactly.
That's the way it's got to be.
I remember my daughters every once in a while would come home from a Potts practice or a Nicole Bale practice, and they'd be crying like, "Oh, I don't want to play volleyball again." And I said, "Well, then quit," and then they'd stop crying.
Yeah, exactly.
And to this day, I mean, my daughters absolutely love you. They adore you. And so, and you coach them so many different ways in club ball and high school ball and everything else.
Yeah, well, you got to, each kid should be coached differently.
Right.
You can't coach them all the same way. Some kids are a lot more tender-hearted than others. Some need hugs. Some need,
Right.
a stiff screaming at. And they're just different ways to do it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, Mark, I have to tell the thousands of people that are listening tonight. I was cleaning out. I moved offices in my house, and I was cleaning out my office, and I have this like box, and in this box is notes and letters from players and stuff that I saved that mean something to me as
Sure.
a coach, because that's why you really coach.
Exactly.
So I undid this envelope, and there's a letter from Mark and Leah Guile, who had sent me a letter. You guys sent me a letter when I coached Sammy in club ball, and
Hopefully we weren't complaining.
no, it was about confidence, So it was about giving somebody confidence, and she always had the skill. She just wasn't, in charge of herself.
Sure.
And I always told her, instead of being middle of the pack in laps, lead the laps,
Right.
and make people follow you. And I mean, that's why you coach. And the point making is that, people don't have a clue of how much time coaches give to teams.
Or to each individual on the team.
And
Like you said, none of them are the same.
and so, I mean, those are things that I cherish my whole life. Still to today, and I haven't coached in 12 years, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's but I love that. But back to the action here, set 4. We got 2 people. I'd rather see 2 people banging into each other than nobody. So
They didn't hesitate. They weren't worried about banging into each other. They were worried about getting that ball up.
So it's a 1-2. Jayhawks out front, up 2 sets to 1. A good deep serve. Julie Brown, sneaks it through. Good for her.
Yeah, tell you what, Kellogg's was a little too far off the net on the block on that one.
They had to press, and they didn't.
Brown back to serve.
Up 3-1.
She's been serving well today.
Yeah, she's got a good serve.
Wow. She even dug one. Not too many middles do that.
No.
That was a nice play.
The funky arm swing again, I think, just got them. They were pulling off the net instead of pressing over on their block. So number 7 is Caitlin Grabowski's got a press. So 2-3, Roush, pass up, a little off, Robbie.
That's a touch, and that it should be Muskegon Community College's. All right.
And it is.
The linesman was not sure what he was going to call on that one.
4-2, Veal back to serve. Set 4.
Nice serve.
Still passing is better, so there you go.
Nice.
So you got the setter running, serving and running, and you know.
Smart play. Put it right where she was.
Behind it, yep. She's running up, and you go backwards. Berg, nice pass. Veal, not going to happen on Tecumseh. Number 10, Riley Ricosi out of Quincy. Puts it in between the blocks. She's had a couple of nice skills.
Yeah, she again, she has the MasterCard jump, but she's got those long arms.
Four each. Good high swing. Picked up. Another high off the hands.
She's got that whippy swing. She really brings that arm.
Tecumseh's a good. Robbie Berg says, "Get out of my way." I got this one, Caitlin.
I wouldn't want to stand in there in front of her.
She's aggressive, which is good. Roush out, Bennett in.
Who was
Berg back to serve.
There was a girl at North Muskegon who was about her size who did the same thing. Went to Michigan State. Played with. Oh boy.
Now you're gonna make me.
Shar
Stolars. That's who.
Shar, that was a.
Sorry, Shar, if you're out there. We still love you.
Yeah, amen.
You know?
Yeah, Shar was a great libero.
Nice touch by Veal. Free ball over. Berg playing middle back says, "I dare ya."
Yeah, there's a young lady at North Muskegon that used to play with Gina Kiefer and the tall redhead lady from.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, her brother's a basketball player at State.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't think of her name. It'll come to us.
Yeah, but she was reminds me a lot of Robbie Berg.
Yep. Bennett high off the hands, picked up. You know, the level, there you go. See, that's the play right there.
Yeah, Tecumseh boy.
Coach Vanderwerp says, give the ball to Tecumseh.
Why? I mean, she's proven to be pretty much unstoppable.
She's solid, that's for sure. Well, Kellogg's picked their game up a lot since game 1.
Yep.
And Muskegon seems to, you know, they've buried them the first 2 games, and then they kind of got sloppy. There's no talk there. So we're going to talk again. Somebody's got to say mine, mine, mine. Off the block, Hoxter says, nope, that one's not going down. There's Bennett. He's going to send it over. Lets it go. It's out. So now we're at 9-5 for the Bruins. So
that was pretty close to let go, but she made the right play.
Good, tough serve. Back, Berg's going to say, I'll put it in. And she just back and says, feed the horse. She does. Back up. No, not again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. There's about 100 other ones I would have called other than that one, folks, but
wow.
I guess they had to get one in, so.
That must be.
Sammy Hoxter with a good swing.
Oh, wow.
Wrong footed her, just didn't put it in. Number 10.
Number 10, she just, she had the whole side of the floor open.
7-9, couple of points for the Jayhawks here to bring them within 2. It's again set 4, Jayhawks up 2-1. Spray to serve. You're going to get a free ball. Let's see what they do with it. Veal close, picked up. Good bump set. Oh, there she goes. She doesn't jump, but she's got a good arm swing.
Yes, she does. Lots and lots of topspin. Riley
from Quincy High School by Coldwater, Michigan. So So a good deep serve. Bennett passes it up. Nothing Katie Veal could do there, so it's 7-11, and it just doesn't seem to be that fire in the Lady Jayhawks right now. They got to get with the program here.
They got to make some better passes.
Bennett sells, picked up by Tecumseh. And got number 9 and Bennett's in the net, so Rick's going to call a timeout. 12-7, they're down by 5. And if you just look at the faces of the Lady Jayhawks right now, it's like they have this bewildered look, like, gosh, what's happening? We killed these guys the first 2 games.
Anguish. All the smiles have gone away.
Well, and I mean, this is where the sophomore, when we're talking to your colleges, the sophomore leadership's got to take over. And Robbie's a good leader. I think sometimes she's so competitive, but to me as a coach, I say yell,
exactly.
Lead, and she's got to grab it and lead, and that's on her, as far as I'm concerned. And
you talked about that letter about Samantha, her confidence. When she was captain of her team in 2010, she was quite the leader, boy. Everyone in the gym respected that young lady.
Yep. Well, and I mean, you gotta embrace that leadership role, because when I look at resumes of people, if kids on their resume played sports and they were captain, especially if they were captain like their sophomore, junior, senior year or something. It really says that they have those abilities. You have to look at them.
Very true.
Kids don't think about that far down the road. Like some guy who's looking at me for a job, he cares if I was the captain of the team. Yeah, I do care.
Yeah, you should.
You have leadership qualities.
Exactly. And it's hard. It's hard to be a captain.
A nice pass up.
But sometimes you're not going to make friends.
It's over. Veal plays it.
Why?
Shouldn't have played it. Takes the setter out. Nice bump set.
Oh, no.
Well,
so the libero's got to call that.
Two very good plays by Katie Veal, both on her knees. She did not give up.
Not at all.
Good for her.
And it's unfortunate though that she shouldn't be making those plays.
Yeah, she shouldn't have to, because the ball's floating over the net.
But she was in the right place at the right time, and
Bernia back.
She did a great job.
So we got Bernia to serve down, 8-12. Tecumseh to pass up.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe they don't call that.
No, they took the setter out there, but still, there's a bump set. Boom.
There's that cross-legged jump.
Yep.
But she's effective. Kirby Frodge.
Yep. From
Calhoun Christian. There you go.
I don't know where Calhoun Christian is, but bet you Katie was the star there. There we go. Julie Brown rolls it in. Another free ball. Yep.
There's your girl.
Play from Tecumseh off the hands. I'd pick her on my team.
Any day.
She's somebody from their team that I'd put on my team.
And again, the passing is
there goes Julie Brown with a whole big pasture to hit into.
My goodness.
But it's still 9-14. Shelby Rush got to give us some tough serves. Tecumseh.
Oh, nice block.
Blocked by Berg, jumped right into it. Nice block, a needed block from Robbie Berg. Fire up now. Roush back to serve, down 10-14, set 4. Deep, marginal pass. Berg picks it up.
Fail.
That stuff shouldn't go down. I'd be screaming if I was Coach Tom. I would be jumping up and down saying a flat-footed tip.
Right.
Got to go up over the net and come down.
Right.
You got to pick that kind of tip up.
Yeah.
That's a clipboard thrower.
Well, I tell you what, I remember that was one of the Achilles heels of East Grand Rapids. Every time Freeport played them, they tipped them in those little corners, and used to drive East Grand Rapids nuts.
Yep. I remember the first and only year I coached at Grand Haven, which I usually don't talk about. The first tournament we played Mona Shores in the finals, and Kyle Corrant was the coach.
Yeah.
And he played this stupid perimeter defense, and we tipped to win the tournament. And we'd change in between games, and he'd go, chicken, hit the ball. And I'd go, hey.
Why?
Yeah, exactly. I said, it hits the floor no matter how hard or how soft. I said, until you cover those tips,
right.
Coach, you're going to keep seeing them.
I hate perimeter defenses.
So Shelby Rush picking up a couple of points for the Lady Jayhawks to pull them within 11-14.
She needs to stay on this run. It's helping her team out a lot. What the heck?
Oh.
Wow.
That was close to rolling up off that antenna, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
It didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
15-11. Rick was sitting there watching it, so he didn't say anything. There's a bad pass.
I think
16-11.
I think the Jayhawks have grown roots now.
Yeah, they have. Their passing has been
atrocious.
Been suspect at best. Bernia, pass up. Rio, that's couldn't do. Oh
boy,
reach back. Oh,
gotta talk. Now
you got two people back at the ball. 17-11, and the Bruins are cruising right now. They've got the Jayhawks bewildered.
Jayhawks are just
flat.
out of sync.
They're flat. They're out of sync. Got a good tough serve.
And again, those passes are not getting to the setter.
Robbie Berg.
They're cutting in front of each other.
Yep.
Wow. She's got that.
She's got that crazy arm swing, and it's working. They have not caught up with that yet. So
no.
18-11. Jayhawks.
They're trying to direct.
Flat-footed, she's trying to.
Wow.
Rose Tecumseh pushes it off the hands for a kill. She's a player.
She is. She's very good.
Well,
she's smart. No, the block went back and landed inbounds.
Oh, okay. 18-12. Well, not only are we going to have a late dinner, we're going to have a cold late dinner. We may have to stay for soup, Mark.
You can put it on simmer, but it's going to turn to mud. Oh, Katie Barrow.
Nice.
Beautiful play.
Her court sense is gone. Did she set in high school or no?
No, I don't remember. I know her sister did.
Beal back to serve. She's played a great match. Well, Tecumseh really quick-footed. In. Here we go. Grabowski.
She's got to hit that. Instead of steering it.
Well,
hit the ball.
Picked up, run through. Here goes Tecumseh, says
Setter's out.
Tokstra, Berg, she's going to shove it down the line. 13-14-19. Beal back to serve. We need to put the rally caps on here, folks. I left my hat at home, but if you got one, turn it around. That ball was out. No talking.
Oh, what a play by Vale, and she didn't even go under the net. Oh. Tecumseh with a rare error.
Yep.
She's been almost perfect the last two games.
She has. 15-19. Well, not giving up ship yet. Rouse with a run through. Veal back to Sells. Tecumseh back to the setter. Number 10 stands there and swings over top of him. So big side out for Kellogg. But we're still within striking distance now. We've pulled it close. 2015 we're down. And so getting competitive.
Very competitive.
So
Yeah, it went from a runaway to a match.
So, I mean, I got to be honest with you. I think this is my 7th match, and I think we've had one 4-setter out of the 7 matches. So, I'm earning my money tonight.
Well, you're due.
That's right. I mean, you know, you can't always just get in and out. So,
Well, I swear, when Jacqueline was at Taylor University, every time we went down there, it's 4 hours one way. They'd play 5. We'd get home at 2 in the morning.
yeah,
And it's like, can't you just win it 3 one time? You
that's
know?
right. So actually, let's see what happens. So
Well, they got Tecumseh in the back row here. They can somehow.
get a run going on.
Wow, we gotta get that
set
pass
by
to
Will.
our
That's
center.
a great set. Great cover by Veal. Tecumseh, no. Good up
There you
by
go.
Roush. Back out.
Nice. Yep.
Very smart play by Robbie Berg, but she goes to the back row now. So our best hitter hits the back row, or one of them. So let's see if she can score some points with her jump serve. Oh, she's floating. Well. Katie
Nice.
Veal has touched everything with her hands today, which is really impressed. And she down again, Sammy Hoekstra. Oops.
Nice. Delaney Bennett with the left hand. And the block, the onesie block.
I'm going to call a lift there.
Oh, they called it 2. How can you 2 with one hand?
17-20, here come the Jayhawks. Pass is up. Got a net on Bennett. Whoa.
Boy. Just when the Jayhawks make a run, they seem to make that one goofy mistake that puts them back.
21-17, yeah, that hurt. They were rolling. The ball was out. Good up, out. Bennett high off the hands for a kill. 18-21, here we go. Now we got Julie Brown in the front row. We got 3 hitters in the front row with Sells, Bennett, and Brown. So I would say that's advantage Jayhawks.
Well, you got Berg in the back row, so
Yeah.
she's an option. Then they serve it off.
Oh.
My goodness.
Oh, that hurt. That was a killer right
That's
there.
not a good one.
So 22-18. Aaron Ertz back serve. Berg, money pass up. Bennett's going to swing hard, high. Well, the girl didn't give up on it. I think
No.
I did.
I did too. I
I was
tell
like,
you.
where'd it go? And it must have ricocheted off.
I think that hit every piece of hardware on
up
that basket
there
up
somewhere.
there.
Yeah. 19-22. So you're still there.
Kennedy Bernia needs
Back
to
to
be
serve. She's got a
consistent
good
here.
serve. She's got to get it in play. It's in. Passes up. Berg one-hands it, but doesn't get it up. So 23-19.
Like the Jayhawks are a half a step off here.
No. Tell you what, she's not afraid to dive either.
No. It's tough when you got to cover half the
Serve
court.
Hoekstra brings it up. Oh, to Brown. High off the hands. Oh, great to Berg. Back to Bernia. She's going to keep it in play. Goes over on 2.
Oh, wow. What a play.
Well,
She's,
I still, something that agitates the heck out of me as an ex-coach is when you have a free ball, you never put it on the left side because the defenders facing their setter to run their offense.
Right.
You make them go over their shoulders. So good deep serve by Roush, 23-20. They're going to get a free ball. It's going to go out. So 21-23. Here we go. Shelby Roush needs to keep this serve in. Down by 2.
got Berg and Brown in the front row.
There's a good pass. Let's see what she does. Tecumseh. Oh. Oh. Smart by Berg. Put it in play. Oh.
Oh boy,
Rouse.
gotta move your feet.
And she got the net, so it's 2. 3 set points to go to set 5. So the libero,
got ourselves
Cameron Haley back, and Roush puts it up about the 8-foot line back to Julie Brown. Says, give it, let's run that again.
Yeah.
So they erase 1 set point. Julie Brown goes to the back row. That doesn't help. She serves, so got another set point to bring it to set 5 here. Boom. They back off. They're going to bring it. Oh, Julie Brown catches it. Oh, out to Berg. She's going to swing hard. And it's 23-24. They've fought off two set points. Here comes the third one. Julie Brown, we could even it up right here.
Got a little tension in the gym now.
Yeah.
Nice serve.
Good. So it sets up.
Oh, what a block. Grabowski and Vale were both there.
When you got Tecumseh in the front row, the ball's got to go to her. Now it's tied. Anybody's ball game now, Mark. We got 2 points for the win here for Lady Jug. Julie Brown
So
doing some solid
it's a
serve.
2-0 game.
Yeah, boom. Right.
They didn't give it to her.
Well, I think that, you know, she was sitting there and she actually told the setter where to set it. Tecumseh did, and they were really leaning towards watching Tecumseh get the ball out of the middle. So
Used her as a decoy, eh?
yeah, another set point. Good. Hoxer puts it up. Oh, over to the picked up. Set. Picked up by Katie Veal, huh? How about that? Boom. Whoa. 26-24. We're going 5, ladies and gentlemen.
We got ourselves a volleyball match.
Yep. Oops, uh-oh. Equipment repair.
Wardrobe malfunction. Well, I was impressed, by the way, Muskegon Community College came back on that. They fought hard to at least tie the game up a little bit.
Yeah, they were down 17-11, and they fought and fought and fought, and just, you know. So we're going 5. This is my first 5-setter here in a while. So we'll see what happens. We got 2 minutes, and the short game to 15, folks. So we're tied at 2 sets each. Game to 15. Anybody's ball game now. So the Lady Jayhawks come in 25-18, 25-16, go to the 10-minute intermission feeling pretty good. And then
momentum breaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then they kind of went to sleep in game 3. And then game 4, they were way down 17-11, fought back to 24 each, and then a side out and a free ball kill, and now we're in set 5, and it's anybody's match now. And I mean, you know, you hate to lose on your home floor, and I think they beat Kellogg in 3 straight at their gym. So
well, this is where the leaders on this team need to step up and say, hey, listen, every point here is important. You can't give away 1 point.
Yeah. Well, this is where, to me, this is where Robbie Berg, number 6, she's got to step up and lead, because she's the girl that can do it. You know, she's out there every rotation, and
Berg, Brown, Vile, all of them.
And I have to say that I am so impressed with Katie Vile tonight. Her defense has been absolutely outstanding.
She's been everywhere. She's a big reason they're in this.
Touched a lot of balls, very quick reaction. It really improved her game, and
You know, I was talking with Lindsay Balcom before the match, and she was telling me that Katie was inserted kind of like, unbeknownst to her, and she seems to have embraced that role. And I mean, that's a hard thing to do when you're not expected to be that. And so now you got to switch gears, and the responsibility changes, incrementally. And it's a hard thing to do to be a setter. I think that look on Coach Rixey's face kind of says it all.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's happening here?
Well, very flush, red, angry, stomach's churning. Like what the heck's going on? We're on our home floor. We mop them up the first 2 games, and then we lay 2 eggs.
Yep.
And now we got to fight for it. So let's see. It's dark outside. We don't need our sunglasses to get home.
No.
So
I just hope that soup is still hot.
Oh, it's really hot. So here we go, folks. Kennedy Burney to start us off set 5. Tecumseh going to go back to her. High off the hands. Went right at Julie Brown. Pretty brave.
I'm wondering, amen. Why wouldn't you? I'm surprised that Bennett wasn't off the floor blocking there. She kind of watched.
Yeah. Good tough serve, picked up by Berg, out to Bennett, off. Ricochet, side out, 1-1. So Shelby Roush comes in to serve at 1-all. Shelby helped bring him back, serving there late in game 4, but fell short.
Had a pretty solid defensive back row.
2 for 2 from Tecumseh.
Boy, that ball was not even set to her, and she decided to go get it. She just makes plays.
She's not that. She's like Robbie Berg. She's about 5'7" on it,
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not as much meat on her bones as Robbie.
No, you're right.
But boy, she's
Sammy Hoekstra, boom, out to Julie Brown. Says, give me the ball. That's what I like. I mean, she went out there, gritted her teeth, but she. If I'm Kellogg's coach, every time she's in that rotation, they run that play.
Yeah.
Remember, I used to coach you. What I loved about our setters was they know that your Bree would always say that they're going to do this, they're going to do this.
Well, and if you know the play and everything else, that says a lot about the player and the coaching, because first of all, the coach has made you aware and has given you a game plan, and the player is now executing the game plan.
That's right. Well, good news for the Jayhawks. Tecumseh's in the back row.
And Robbie Berg
is in the front row.
Boy, if I'm Rick, I'm feeding her every ball.
Yeah. Katie Rosalind Raylan Sells. I'm sorry, Raylan.
There's nobody there. There you go.
Picked up.
Oh, that's got to be 2.
That's right. They're going to start calling them in game 4 and 5. They're going to call them the first 3. And
she wasn't square to the net. Her feet weren't set, and her hands weren't set. It's even worse.
So 4-3 us. Good deep serve. Setter goes back and gets it.
Nice. Lebowski and
Sells goes up and gets that one. So 2-point lead, 5-3 for the Lady Jayhawks here in set 5.
I mean, they're backing up on the serve. You might as well serve it far. I don't like this.
Short. No.
Nice. Oh, nice play by Roth.
3 ball. He's played.
Gotta let.
Yeah, that's where I think Sammy Hoekstra is actually covering too much court. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
Sells was looking right at it, and Sammy,
Yeah,
she's got to get out of the way and get ready. Good serve. Going to come back out to Robbie. Got a touch.
Boy,
6-4.
she elevates so quick.
Yep. She's in the back row. Bennett's in the front row. Roush is out. Berg to serve. Time to. No, she's going to float it. High off the hands. Bennett.
Oh. If I'm Coach Tom, I'm mad. I'm screaming that they're not calling that.
Holy cow.
I mean, that's why they call it hitting, not throwing. That's just.
See, to me, that's a huge prolonged contact. I mean, that's our side, and, you know, I want us to win, but, I mean, that is just. And, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Mark. She's gotten away with that all year.
Yeah, all night tonight, too.
And I just don't. To me, that's, I mean.
You know what? I wonder if it's going to hinder them if once they get into, like, past the conference and they get into some tournament play. You know, some of them refs then, they might be like, that's not happening.
Yeah, well,
then what's she going to do?
Exactly. Well, I mean, you know, between you and me, I'd be correcting it on our side.
Exactly.
You know,
right now.
That's not a play to me. I mean, you know.
You know, it's funny. In all the years that you coached Grand Haven or college or Fruitport, I never saw any of your girls do that.
No, I mean, you roll the ball, you use your hand, you thumb up, thumb down. I mean, your hands got to be in love with the ball if you're a good hitter. You got to know what to do with it. And I mean, taking that ball open handed, and you play at a high level, you're not going to shove that through a good block. It's not going to happen. You get a couple of 6-footers up there, and that ball's not going anywhere.
You know, Karch ain't coaching that on the international team.
7-4, Berg, jump serve.
Oh my goodness!
Out. So. Good time to throw that out there. I think it's a good call by Coach Rixey to tell her to throw it up there and try to grab an ace.
Well, there's that confidence thing. She's aggressive, and you never know.
Hoekstra sells. Nice touch by Hoekstra. You know, I don't know who's calling service boxes for Kalamazoo, but I certainly wouldn't serve it to Sammy Hoekstra all night either, you know. So, I mean, I look at some different things like that and say, boy, you know, I'd make somebody else play the ball. I mean, Bennett snuck it through. So now we're at 7-all. It's anybody's ball game. We'll switch sides at 8. So everybody has to play half the game from each side. Nice pass underneath Robbie Berg to Bennett. They're wide open, picked up. Boom. Oh,
there's that Tecumseh girl again.
All kinds of room over in that corner. And
wide open.
And at the side change, it's 8-7. So
that Rose Tecumseh, when she's on the court, it's just confidence. She never gets frazzled.
She plays very, very, very even keeled.
Within herself, she's contained, but you know she's always making plays. She's a heck of a player.
Well, now we're going to get Alexis Assetz coming in. Raylan Sells is out, so trying to figure out. Well, they're going to run her.
Well, we got to get that pass to our setter.
Again, that ball won't hit on a team that I played, that I coached. I mean, no open hand tip is going to hit the ground.
Again, it's a throw.
8-8.
The contact with the ball is just.
So Sammy Hoekstra back trying to put some in. Tecumseh up.
Nice, Bennett.
Bennett misdirects it for a kill when he overpassed. 9-8.
Not sure what the coach is trying to do there. Oh, that's 4.
Yep. Set was too low.
Yeah.
That was not the hitter's fault there.
She
It was
didn't
a bad
have a
set.
chance.
You can't hit something that's set under the net over the net unless you punch it over.
Are you telling me the physics don't work?
Yeah, 10-8. And math, simple math I was good at, but geometry. But I can just tell you, yes, it doesn't work. So 9-10 on a kill from Frage there. So
Muskegon was way late on the block.
Yeah. So here we go. Julie Brown in the front row, up over top. 11-9.
I'm telling you,
Bernie is in for a set.
Julie's up there. I think I'd
find her.
Yeah, feed the horse.
Yep. So here's Bernia. Back to serve. In. Good. Pass up. High off him. Yep. Setter. Off. Yep. Julie plays it. Back to Julie. Smart.
There you go.
12-9.
Yep. Good timeout there.
Yep. Now you got your setter in the front row. You got your hitter, and one of your best hitters in the front row, and you're up 3 points.
And Julie
in my
Brown,
opinion, you should not lose this match.
No. And Julie Brown's 6 foot, hitting over everybody.
And you got their best player in the back row.
Exactly.
You know.
Let's see. Tecumseh's a freshman. She seems a little timid as far as leadership goes, but
Yeah.
as far as her playing ability, holy smokes.
So you got to give her the ball. I mean, to me, you just feed her the ball, run her all over the place. But
I mean, she's making all the plays.
you know. But we're ahead 12-9, set 5.
Well, Rick's using all of the whole timeout, which can be a plus for you, and sometimes it works against you. But as long as he can keep the girls focused, I guess it doesn't matter. So we got Bennett, Vile, and Brown in the front row.
Yeah, Bernia in the back row with Berg and Hoxtra. So you got great defense, you got some offense.
Pretty solid squad out there right
Yeah,
now.
they're really big advantage for us at this point. Bernia serves it in. It takes Tecumseh with a bad pass.
Oh,
That was too far outside. She's got to put that ball in play there. She tried to do too much with it.
yep.
But it's only one. We can still go 13-10 just with a side out here. So
All I need is the side out.
Libero serves down the line.
Nice
Berg
serve.
fronts it up. They're going to
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
nobody talks. Oh, I thought that
They haven't called it all night, but how do you bring that ball from shoulder height and throw it over the net?
was
Timeout.
I thought on that block, didn't you think that was a carry on the block?
I did.
And it really wasn't a block. She took it with her hand. And,
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Well, they're letting them play, I guess.
The flags are in the pocket. The flags are in the pocket, man. Holy cow.
I don't know how.
Yeah, they're letting them play. You know. Here's the issue. That this is the difference in the match right now. The passing to Kellogg is faltered. They got their best player in the front row,
Right.
and she's yet to see the ball.
I agree.
And that's going to be the difference. If they don't change it, Muskegon will win the game 15-12 or something
Right.
like that. And
But if you're Kellogg's coach, Tom Van Wienen, you know, you need to make a point of saying, listen, we need to feed Rose right now.
No.
Period.
So you got Shelby Roush in to serve, up 13-10, 2 points away from a 5-set win here. So let's see what she can do. Good serve. Boom, there it is. How about that?
I wonder.
Jeez.
Why would you?
I wonder why I coached for a couple of years, you know? So she's got one more rotation, I think, and she's done. That's the problem.
If two old volleyballers on the side here can see that, how come, you know?
Bernia picks it up. It goes to Brown. She hits it cross court. Well, we got a free ball. The libero says make them earn it. Here we go. It's going to go back to Brown.
There you go.
She's going to go cross court. 14-11.
You got
I
Brown.
mean, the funny thing is here's the thing too. She's hit that ball cross court, and
Yeah.
that defender should be standing there saying you're got to do something different.
Right.
And she's had a number of kills there. So
You know, it's not too easy to
pass up.
figure
Here
it
we
out.
got match point.
There's your
Swing
Tecumseh.
high. Veal picks it up. Roush back to Berg, who says swing. Great pickup by the libero. Back. Ball's in. Oh, Julie.
Both of them kind of looked at each other and moved
Spectated
us.
it.
Yeah.
Two spectators there, you know, set point or match point.
stood there like a
Still got,
house
well,
on the
now
side
their
of the road
best
and watched
players
it
in
go
the
by.
back row serving, so good deep serve. Roush up. It's going to go out to the money.
Oh,
Yeah,
Robbie.
got a little tight there. Trying to get too cute. 13-14. Oh, no, it's going to let them tight. I'd let them play there.
Yeah.
Now you're going to sit, and the stomachs are going to start grinding. And
They're going to outthink the play.
They've had 2 match points. So,
You know, that was one of the things that about a lot of players at Fruitport, Grand Haven, when you coached, they wanted the ball at the end. You know?
yeah, hitters want the ball.
They want the ball.
That's right. Give me the doggone ball.
And
I remember we would tease Tiff Brooklet, who was a really fiery player, and when she was on, you know, we just look at Hayes and say, feed the horse.
Right.
You know, Sammy, when she was on, just let them, don't quit. I mean, that's the thing. Somebody say they're going to go to them. Just don't keep setting it in the same spot.
No,
you
no,
move
right,
them around, but if they're on, you got to just let them go. So here we go. Match point number 3 for the Lady Jayhawks, 13-14. Tecumseh back to serve. Floats it in. Roush, easy's going out to Berg. She says, give it to me.
there you go.
And there's the match.
And that's why you feed the horse.
That's a great match. So the Lady Jayhawks come back and win it in 5, 15-13. They win the first set 25-18, the second 25-16. Lose the third and fourth. Win the fifth 15-13. Hard fought. Good match. Actually, it turned out to be a good match. So. Anyways, Mark, thanks for hanging out with me today. Much appreciated.
I appreciate the invite. I love this.
We'll see what happens here and go from there. So, folks, thanks for coming out. We'll be back for our last home match next Tuesday evening. Have a great night.
Good night.